Let's talk about double declining balance depreciation method. So first, what is depreciation? Depreciation is a reduction in the value of an asset with a fixed time due to wear and tear. And what is double declining balance depreciation method? Aside from the straight line method, double declining balance depreciation method is one of the most popular. It is also referred to as the reducing balance method. The depreciation charge to the asset in the early years of its life is higher in this technique, and it gradually lowers as time passes. Depreciation is recorded at a higher rate throughout the early years of an asset's life and at a lower rate during the later years. As a result of the larger depreciation expense in the early years, revenues and assets will be lowered more.
When opposed to the straight line depreciation, which employs the same amount of depreciation, each year accrues an asset useful life. The double declining balance depreciation technique counts as a cost more quickly. Similarly, the double declining balance approach depreciates assets twice as fast as the regular declining balance.
In a problem, a concrete mixer cost of 500,000 pesos and have a lifespan of 10 years and has a sellback value of 50,000 pesos. Using double declining balance method, find the end book value in a 5 years. The given are the original cost or the OC, which is equal to 500,000 pesos, the salvage value or the SB, which is 50,000 pesos, and the time or the T is 10 years. We are looking for the value of the depreciation rate or the DR and the depreciation value or the DV. To find the depreciation rate, we can use the formula DR is equal to 100% over time times 2. Substitute the time in the given formula, we have DR is equal to 100% over 10 times 2. Divide 100% by 10, so we have DR is equal to 10% times 2. The final answer is DR is equal to 20%. Therefore, the depreciation rate value is equal to 20%. The formula to calculate the depreciation value is DV is equal to original cost minus salvage value. Substitute the given values in the formula. We have DV is equal to 500,000 pesos minus 50,000 pesos. DV is equal to 450,000 pesos. Therefore, the depreciation value is equal to 450,000 pesos.
Now, let us look at the double declining balance method of depreciation schedule. Given original cost of the asset 500,000 pesos, salvage value 50,000 pesos, useful life 10 years, depreciation rate is 20%. So we have here a table having 5 columns. The first column is the period, second column is the beginning book value, third column is the depreciation rate, fourth column is the depreciation expense, and the last column is the ending book value. Look at the first row, the year 1. The beginning book balance is 500,000 pesos. The rate is 20%. Now, to calculate the depreciation expense, we are going to multiply 500,000, which is the beginning book balance, from the rate. So, 500,000 multiplied by 20% is equal to 100,000 pesos. Now, to get the ending balance or the ending book balance, we are going to subtract the beginning book balance from the depreciation expense. So, 500,000 pesos minus 100,000 is equal to 400,000. Now, look at the second row or the second year. The ending balance from the year 1 is now our beginning book balance in second year. Now, repeat the process, which is in calculating the depreciation expense, multiply the beginning book balance and the rate to calculate the depreciation expense. And in the ending book balance, we are going to subtract the beginning book balance and the depreciation expense. Now, from year 1 to year 9, we are going to repeat the process in solving the depreciation expense and the ending book balance. Now, look at the year 10 or the last year. In our given, the salvage value is 50,000 pesos. So, after 10 years, our ending book balance or the ending book value should be 50,000 pesos. Now, if we are going to plug in 67,108.86 times 20%, we do not get our ending balance of 50,000 pesos. So, we are going to ignore 67,108.86 times 20%. We will just find the difference of the ending balance from year 9 and the salvage value, which is 50,000 pesos. So, 67,108.86 minus 50,000 is equal to 17,108.86. Therefore, our depreciation expense for year 10 is 17,108.86 to get the ending book value of 50,000 pesos in year 10. So, in our problem, we are looking for the ending book value in year 5. Therefore, the ending book value in year 5 is 163,840 pesos.